of my favorite movies is Woody Allen's 1977 film Annie Hall. It's a quirky, quaint romantic comedy about an eccentric comedian, Harvey Singer, who is trying to figure out why his relationship with Annie just does not work out. The film opens and ends with jokes, which I will be performing, that reveals his thoughts on love. The opening goes like this. There's an old joke. Two elderly women are at a Catskill mountain resort, and one of them says, "Boy, the food at this place is really terrible." The other one says, "Yeah, I know, in such small portions." Well, that's essentially how I feel about life, full of loneliness and suffering and misery and unhappiness, and it's all over much too quickly. The other important joke, for me, is one that's usually attributed to Groucho Marx, but I think it appears originally in Freud's wit and its relation to the unconscious. And it goes like this. I'm paraphrasing. I would never want to belong to any club that would have someone like me for a member. That's the key joke of my adult life in terms of my relationships with women. So after 90 minutes of witty dialogue and charming scenes, Alvy reflects on his last meeting with Annie, and he says the following. After that, it got pretty late, and we both had to go. But it was great seeing Annie again. I realized what a terrific person she was and how much fun it was just knowing her. And I thought of that old joke, you know. This guy goes to a psychiatrist and says, "Doc, my brother's crazy. He thinks he's a chicken." And the doctor says, "Well, why don't you turn him in?" The guy says, "I would, but I need the eggs." Well, I guess that's pretty much how I feel about relationships. You know, they're totally irrational and crazy and absurd, but I guess we keep going through it because most of us need the eggs.